Welcome back to Today playing Skylines. In today's video, we're going to be building a new zoo and also a small additional bit of residential here to help deal with our demand here. And this little area here helped us get up to 90,000 in population, so that's pretty nice. And so I'm just started with a nice grid for our residential area in here. Ain't much to it. It's a grid. Gone over this before. Just some roads in a grid-like form. Pretty much just allows us to maximize this space as best we can. And I did just concrete off the area between the highway and that interchange from the highway, for the most part at least. I just put concrete all along there. I figured that's what they would do. And then I just put in residential. And this one little area here, I don't know why I didn't give us an extra tile, but it didn't, so I just gave it a path. And then I just put some businesses along the main road there. And then in here I decided to put in some, not necessarily industries, but unique buildings. So I put that over near the highway there. But then over here I put in some more residential. Figured might as well just keep going as well I had been. And another grid. Ain't much to these. And then I also just added in some unique buildings and other stuff, just bring in some tourism here and just add to the area. And like I said, out in those unique buildings, these can realistically be pretty much anything. There isn't really anything freely separating them in terms of making them unique. And then I also worked on our highway interchange over here, because this is a ton of traffic coming in here. And it just ain't really working out right there. I did end up just making that road a little bit bigger in terms of that goes around in that peanut shape, but that's something I did off camera, I believe. And then I put in our zoo. So I know we already have a zoo in the city. This is just kind of a little mini one. Gives some competition to the other one, but ain't really gonna be too much to it. Just some animal enclosures. Well, I mean, that's a zoo, but it's gonna be mostly small ones just because of the hill here, and this is just the way that it has to be to make them look nice and make it to where there isn't that steep of an incline around this little spot here in our city. So obviously didn't want that, and then I just put paths and stuff all in for it and made sure it looked all decorated nice and all that stuff that I normally do. And then, like I said, that's a finished do there. Finished off some trees. Like I said, ain't too big of a place. Put in some parking, obviously, for it. Also gave it some great bus connections in for it, too. I did put in bus dedicated lanes along that road off camera just to help deal with traffic flow along there. I also put in parking next across the street just to give additional parking to it. I also have the train station right there, so that will help bring people into here too. And a whole lot more that I have to say. And also with this train station, this is going to be our line. Pretty much just going out into the very far stretches of our city. So this, I don't know entirely how far it'll go yet, but it'll go at least all the way throughout this suburbs area of our city here. But I will probably put in an express train at some point in it, so that's why I'm putting in bypass stations. But for now, this is the only station we have along the line, so ain't much to worry about. And then I got to work on our industrial area. This, I put in the rest of our unique factories in, and put in warehouses obviously for them. These don't have much, if really any, pollution to them, so they aren't a big deal to put them near residents, which is nice. I did put the highest pollution one in the back, away from everything, just to even further reduce that chance. But none of these really have much of any pollution to them, and so this is where I decided to put them. Small little industrial. It actually isn't that small, but it's only 3 unique factories and a bunch of warehouses, so it is pretty small in terms of its capabilities. Concreted this all off after putting in parking and stuff. Kind of just wanted to make this one big concrete pad, if that makes sense. And I will probably put in some sort of rail connection here, but this area is not necessarily going to be done this episode, because all I really did was add in some more warehouses over here and some more parking for all these warehouses here, which these now definitely bring in a ton of trucks and stuff into this area, which definitely helped bring this area's economy up quite a bit. And with that, I just finished up the industrial area by putting the final little touches, adding the roads, and then got our train line to start to continue on down to where our next station will be. But here's the final product. Do hope you enjoyed. If you haven't, make sure to like and subscribe. Do see you next one. Bye!